Hi. In this lesson, I will tell you about the options and settings that are available in the editor panel. Let's open the second copy of Vanessa in training mode. Great. Let's see what else is in this menu. This option controls the nuance of steps typing in the editor. If this option is enabled, Test Client Form will be accessed once a second to get data about active form elements, their names, and so on. Then this data will be inserted into the parameters of the steps during typing in the editor. If the option is disabled, then when typing steps in the editor, parameter values will remain the same as they are specified in the step description. This option should be used with caution when working with a web client, because a web client sends data much slower than a thin client. The following option controls whether the subscript lines will be shown in the editor. Let's upload a demo example. Excellent. In it, a special HTML insert has been added between the 9th and 10th lines, which shows the lines of this subscript. Now let's turn off the display of subscript lines. At that, the special insert disappeared. A significant point. Displaying lines under scripts can help with investigating and debugging feature files that use large level of subscripts nesting. It is recommended to leave this option disabled and enable it as needed. Moving on. This command controls the display of the code thumbnail on the right in the editor window. Let's try to disable this option. At the same time, the code thumbnail panel disappeared. For it to appear, make a second click on this option. Moving on. The following option controls display of variable values in editor lines. To read more about this technology, follow this link. At that, information about the value of the variable that was assigned to it after performing the step appeared on the right in line 11. Now let's turn off the option and run the script again. Now the script has also been executed, but the value of the variable is no longer displayed on line number 11. Thus, it is recommended to enable this option. It helps to debug scripts faster. Moving on. The next option is syntax check in the editor. If this option is enabled, the editor will automatically check steps syntax. Let's upload a demo feature file. The script has loaded and we see that the lines in the script are underlined in red, because these script steps were not found in the steps library. If this option is disabled, the lines will no longer be underlined in color. Thus, it is recommended to leave this option enabled. It helps in the rapid investigation of errors. Next is an option that controls how differences are displayed on files comparison. To understand how it works, let's open a demo. The option is now enabled and the differences are displayed in 2 columns. Let's turn off this option. Now differences in files are displayed immediately in the text. Which mode of displaying differences to use is up to user. I would also like to note that 2 more buttons have appeared in the editor panel that allow you to navigate in the differences window. When you click these buttons, you move to the next place where the text differs. And we have one more menu item left to consider. This is visibility control of the command panel buttons. This menu item opens a window where you can flexibly configure editor command panel buttons visibility. This allows to hide unnecessary options. It is also useful when working with low-resolution monitors. That's it. Move on to the next lesson of the interactive help.